Merci, Mark. You know, this Mark Sutcliffe, a man for whom life is both a marathon and a sprint. 48 marathons as of last weekend, running the Ottawa Marathon again. I tell you, the one time I ran the Ottawa Marathon, I was still on an IV drip on the Friday. Mark's bouncing around, building a better city.
Following that moment of levity, the mayors and the Prime Minister got down to business with municipalities looking for a commitment on housing and an overhaul on municipal funding. CTV's Josh Moreno covering this. And Josh, sticking with our marathon theme, the Prime Minister not quite willing to go the distance.
Yeah, Patricia, municipalities are looking for a more independent means of financing their operations. But the PM says his government is focused right now on bigger issues, with affordable housing and trade infrastructure at the top of their list.
Tightly integrated.
A renewed and unified approach to tackling one of this country's biggest challenges from Canada's mayors, eager to get Carney's government on board.
Income has not kept up, and no longer in Ontario we don't have rent control after 2018. So these are real factors that are contributing to people not having affordable homes.
Housing and homelessness topping the priority list Friday, an issue that is near crisis level in the capital.
In January of this year, we had about 3,500 people who were homeless in the shelter that month, and I think it was almost 650 families. So there's a lot of kids in that number, and that's like a growing demographic in our communities.
Katie Burkholder-Harris says there are steps that can be taken with the help of the federal government.
I commend the federal government. We need to invest more in actually building housing, and I do think the Build Canada Homes initiative is key because the federal government, again, does not need to make profit off of it. They're going to sell housing at cost.
Prime Minister Carney told the Federation of Canadian Municipalities Friday morning he plans to speed up the process, establishing Build Canada Homes, aimed at accelerating affordable housing development, including a $25 billion investment to support Canadian housing projects.
We will work with you to slash development charges in half for all multi-unit housing over the next 5 years, alongside the provinces and territories, while making, crucial point, while making municipalities whole through federal investments.
This is a government that has signaled they want to work with us. They want to work with municipal leaders to build more homes, more affordable homes, to tackle issues like public safety and mental illness and substance use disorder.
For Burkholder-Harris, this is step one. She hopes other levels of government will be as bold and take action.
It encourages cities and municipalities and provinces to be ambitious and to think creatively and innovatively, which is what we need to tackle this crisis.
So some positive news on housing. The Mayor of Toronto says she is very encouraged, but when it comes to an overhaul of how municipalities raise funds, Prime Minister says that process should not be, quote, arbitrary and would require a discussion with provinces. Patricia.
All right, CTV's Josh Moreno live for us tonight. Thank you.